Metro Billy's is open for business.
Come one, come all, but don't come in a large group.
Whether it's soup or a cup of coffee, every item on Mickey McCoy's menu has one ingredient in it: bottled water.
I usually have about 3 soups a week. Today is vegetable soup, and I use bottled water always. Always. I never use tap water. For 5 years I haven't used tap water. So, you know, in making my coffee and making my soups, people know that my clientele that come down, the few that do, but it's okay, we have a good time. They know that I don't use any water.
He says it's because the water in Martin County is contaminated, and it has been for nearly 2 decades. An accident in 2000 sent arsenic and mercury-filled coal slurry into their water supply. So he's careful with everything he does. When you go out, would you order water?
Here? No, ma'am.
He's even got a protocol for washing dishes.
I wash, I rinse, and then I have a bleach rinse.
But using bottled water gets expensive, so McCoy and his wife Nina have a system for that too.
I hate to say it, but we do go to Walmart.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, and we get the jugs filled up there. We try to get, we're down right now, but we try to get, you know, we'll get 15 or 20 gallons at a time. And that way we cut the trips off, you know, that's another 25 miles to get water refilled. I mean, we can buy it at the store, and I'd say that bottled water in Martin County is one of the top sellers of all the markets. Yeah, because a lot of people don't drink the water and haven't for years.
The former teachers say they put up with it because they're lifers.
Been here all my life, honey. I was born and raised here, and I'll probably die here.
We're so kept down by this, and it's been going on so long. I have a hard time going anywhere and just turning on the tap and getting water. I'm like, yeah, okay. It's sort of freeing when I can, but a lot of people don't ever get a chance to go.
The McCoys are some of the most outspoken people in the entire town on this issue.
Some of the leaders in this community hate for you to question them, you know, on anything. Many others are from that old school who want to keep the public at a distance, even at public meetings. And they do not want to be questioned. And that's the most unpatriotic thing. And they don't understand that. I mean, this country was based on questioning authority.
Gary Ball has spent nearly 20 years questioning authority on this issue as the editor of the Mountain Citizen. He's not exactly a friend to those community leaders.
Politics and water don't mix well. Our local leaders put us in this. 2 new buildings here in this county. You can see them right up the street. We have a government center and a business center. Both of those buildings combined were $20 million out of our coal severance tax money. Very, very large portion. Nothing went to water.
Ball is skeptical that positive changes can be made with the same people in control.
I don't trust our local leaders.
With the money?
With the money, no. I mean, you could drop a crap load of money in here and it wouldn't fix the problem. The local politicians find some way to spend it and we'd be left with whatever.
Because he says these leaders aren't concerned with their struggling neighbors, but their struggle has gotten to a new level this winter. It's not just that the water is undrinkable, it's not even on for many people in this town.
So they shut the water off, you know, when they choose to, and turn it back on when they choose to.
But that's dangerous in terms of the
pipes. Yeah, that's extremely dangerous.
This is the case for Asher Maynard. It's mid-afternoon, about 2:30 when we visit him, and he has no water.
You hear our bubbles, I'll get a water bill still yet, but I ain't had no water, just like I told him before, since 28th of December.
You've had no water since the 28th of December? At all?
Just if you're lucky, like I say, if you're lucky, that'll come on. Most time it's like 2:30, anywhere from 2:30, 4 o'clock in the morning.
He gets up in the middle of the night to catch water just so he can flush his toilet. He rations the water in his sink for use during the day.
to wash my face in. So, just to get my face washed, I keep water in that wash my face.
You keep that water there just to wash your face.
Yeah, and wash my hands off.
And for the most part, he really can't shower.
Take a wet rag to wash with and stuff. And
He says his calls to the county have gone unanswered.
I give up on that a long time ago. Don't know why, but I ain't never done nothing to them. They ain't never done nothing for me.
Maynard plans to drill a well himself this summer if things don't get better. But he's got some pretty loud voices in his corner fighting to make sure their worst days are behind them, and somehow they'll get the change they need.
I mean, the truth will prevail.
You think it'll get better?
I have hope.